Hi, it's Zobo1975, and today I'm bringing you a game of chess. This is the first game of chess I've played, legitimately played in like 15 plus years. For those of you who didn't know, I used to be a child chess prodigy. My dad's one of the foremost coaches of chess, junior chess in the UK. Has been a very, very successful coach, has coached England under 11s, stuff like that. I was an incredibly good chess player when I was 11 years old. By 13, I was a burnt out child chess prodigy who hated the game. And even though I did continue to play here and there and I helped coach, I was never ever as good as I could have been. Two of my former opponents that I used to regularly tangle with are now international grandmasters. One of my proudest achievements is a kid that was amazing at chess and is now an international grandmaster. Never beat me in any competition ever. That's the fact that growing up with him, and he was so good. There were two brothers that were really good, and he was the better one out of the two brothers, and he could not beat me. He just had this voodoo hex, and he just couldn't get past it. He should have done, he couldn't. It got to the point where it was so stupid that he would literally sit down opposite me and offer a draw without even moving a piece. And I got criticised once for accepting that draw, and it was like, what are you going to do? The best player in the county is offering me a draw without moving a piece. I'm going to take it. He is the best player in the county. He's the best player, anywhere around. So, I was a child chess prodigy, became burnt out, fell out of love with the game and stopped playing it altogether. But I was watching a guy called Optic Big Timer play. He's only been playing for a couple of months, and he's doing a series. And I was getting frustrated and annoyed watching him play because you can just see things that he's doing wrong, mistakes, you can see errors. Like in this game, I can see for the fact that this guy should just be taking my central pawn. He's thinking about it because it would be messy and would create like a kerfuffle in the middle, and he's not quite sure, he hasn't quite worked it out. But trust me, he should have taken it. Yes, it was going to lead to a lot of exchange of pieces, but he should have pushed forward with it. Instead, he decided to move the bishop out, which was, a mistake to slow things down. He had the advantage. He should have taken it when he had the advantage. It's one of them. This is an okay game. I didn't plan this. This is my first game on the site. You can, I think you can tell that by my grade being 1500 question mark. But this is my legit first game of chess in a long, long time, and I didn't know how it was going to go. I actually expected to get beaten because I haven't played in that long. I'm incredibly rusty. I win this basically thanks to hidden bishops. The hidden bishops are a nightmare, especially in a timed game when time pressure starts kicking in. People tend to miss them, especially if they're sat in amongst pawns. And that light side bishop that I've got over on the right hand side of the board will later come into play and will be a deciding factor. Will pounce upon a mistake my opponent makes. But I was wondering if you guys would be interested in me doing a series teaching some of the basics of chess, some of the real fundamental stuff, the how to win with just a king and a rook, how to defend against flash queen openings, that sort of beginners basic stuff. Maybe moving into some more stuff, because I did used to coach. And by the way, you should never castle queenside, never. It's not a thing of my dad's. You should never castle queenside because it ruins your angles and messes you up if you're not used to it. But when you get offered like the chance to pin a knight to a queen, you should just do it. This was some mistakes my opponent made that I capitalise on, get some piece advantage. In my mind, chess is an incredibly easy game, and I can help newer players, especially people who don't know what they're doing. I have a lot of material that I could bring to you in video format, teaching you some very basic stuff. I haven't worked out exactly how I would do this, but basically, like I say, my dad's one of the most foremost coaches of junior chess in the UK. I would basically adapt the lessons that me and him worked on when I was a child to help players. for my own part, I mean, my dad taught me how to play chess, and when I was 5 years old, I beat him for the first time. He was smoking a cigarette, drinking a cup of tea, watching the telly while playing me. He wasn't paying that much attention, but it still was like, hang on a minute, how did he do that? And you know, I went on to play in the nationals when I was 6, so I have accomplished quite a lot in the world of chess. I was, like I say, very successful as a young player. You know, and I helped develop a coaching system that has coached and helped a hell of a lot of young players, you know, especially in their early formative training in chess. So if that's something you guys would be interested in, please let me know in the comments down below. If there's enough interest, I will do it. I will probably do like once a month. These will be longer videos, so, and will take more explanation. So I'm not going to look to churn them out week after week after week. But you know, I would do the odd chess game here and there that I play, plus some, you know, helps, tips, tricks, lessons in how to play, that sort of thing. Because there's a lot to chess. It's quite a complicated game, but at its heart, it's quite a very simplistic game. I mean, you know, if you know what you're doing, once you're grounded and once you have a sense of it, it's a really, really simple game. And I think with recent studies showing that, you know, it's really good for fighting things like Alzheimer's and stuff like that, I think we could all benefit from a bit of problem-solving chess once in a while. You should exercise your brain like you exercise your body. It's not a bad idea to get the occasional chess game in. I will say here, for those of you who actually know chess, will realise that I actually start getting very clueless at this point. I'm kind of like, I lack direction. I'm not sure what I'm aiming to do towards. I'm trying to force a mistake without making a mistake, and I lose a bit of direction in this game. You know, I'm trying to avoid getting forked by that knight. I'm very conscious of the fact that I'm dithering. I don't have a plan, and that's one of the things that I need to teach you guys is, you know, chess is a lot more straightforward when you have a plan and have a direction and you know what you're looking to aim towards. When you start moving for the sake of it, that's when you make mistakes. That's when mistakes happen. But here, this is just a bit of rust. I have not played in such a long time. I have not even thought about chess in such a long time, and it was interesting how watching someone play chess on YouTube just kind of like brought back a lot of memories and made me remember a lot of things, and see a lot of things that I was amazed that I saw them. You know, I was really surprised how much of it I remembered, how much of it I saw. You know, just simple things just sort of like became apparent to me, stuff that, you know, I hadn't thought about in years. Suddenly I'm like, oh my god, yeah, you could have done that, you could have done this, you could have done that, there's a discover check there, there's this like mate in 3 moves, he missed that, this is a terrible mistake on his part. And so yeah, watching Optic Big Timer, and thanks to Optic Big Timer, has reignited some interest in chess for me, and I will, you know, see if you guys are interested. If not, I'll just carry on playing a few games here and there, because it's good mental exercise, and you know, it's an okay game, as long as you don't take it too seriously. Trust me, when people take it too seriously, it gets really unfun very quickly. But you know, if you're interested in learning some basic chess, you know, learning some simple strategies, some simple ideas, let me know in the comments down below. I will quite happily relay a few chess lessons from a really good chess coach that I helped him write when I was 10 or 11 years old, and I'll put them into like video format, and you know, we can enjoy some nice simple lessons together. And I'll play a few games here and there on this website. I'll try and make it look nicer than this, because I'm just running it through my Xbox, because I can record on my Xbox. It means that it's slower. I mean, I should be using a mouse because it's a lot quicker to move with, but using controller's okay. It's I'm not playing the stupidly fast format with using a controller, because that's going to put you at a massive disadvantage trying to move pieces that quickly. But it worked okay actually through the Xbox, and it meant I could record in my normal way. But I might add, I might see what I can do with the footage, as in to make it look nicer, present it slightly better, because some of the text looks a bit ropey on the resolution that I'm recording at. But let me know in the comments down below if chess lessons is something you'd be interested in. I know it's a bit of a weird one. I'm a gaming YouTube channel. I don't really, I've never really gone into this side of things, but I'm appreciative a lot of my audience, especially for Elite Dangerous, are older guys, and a few of you might have an interest in playing the odd game of chess here, or it might be something you want to learn. And if you do, let me know in the comments down below. And here we go. Hidden bishops. Hidden bishops are a nightmare for people to deal with. Hidden bishops are a pain in the ass. If you put a bishop in amongst pawns, people will miss it, just like here. And the guy resigns at this point, and I don't blame him. It's pretty much all she wrote. I can just exchange down, and it's going to be an easy win. But anyway, that's all for this video. Let me know in the comments down below if you'd be interested in this sort of thing. If there's not enough interest, I won't do it. If there is, I will. Simple as that. So let me know in the comments down below, and say that's all. Thank you very much for watching. And I didn't suck too bad, considering I haven't played in like 20 years.